each of the books, each of the aspects, and then I printed out my entire manuscript, and I highlighted almost every single word with the different colors, but it really helped because it was like, okay, I've got way too much dialogue going on. I would circle redundant, things that were redundant. My character threw up like 5 times in the book. I cut it to 1. And then, or 2, maybe 2, I don't know. And, but anyway, and she talked about like her stomach hurting her like 18 times. I cut it down to 10. Then my editor was like, why does your character's stomach hurt all the time? And I cut it to 5. But anyway, so I did this, and then another thing that I would do, oh, I need this one first. Is I printed it out again. I have like 6 or 7 of these, and all these color tabs, I would go through it by hand. Every single one of these color tabs was something that I needed to work on, or something that I added, and they're all like coordinated. Like every time there was, you know, purple, it was I needed to strengthen the relationship between Grace and Jude, and that marked an opportunity where I could do that. And then eventually I got it to the point where, you know, I would just go through it over and over again, and it got less. Yeah, far less. And so, but I revised over and over and over and over again. And then I decided to start sending it out, and what a different story this time. What?
Put them down.
Oh, put them down. Just hold these through the whole thing. But it was such a different story this time. I decided to get an agent again, and well, there was actually an editor who read it at a conference, and she really, really liked it. And I wasn't done. I was neurotically revising, and I wasn't done yet. And she said, I don't care when this is done. You have to send it. If it's 2 weeks or 2 years, you got to send it to me. And then she kept going. She kept emailing me saying, "Are you going to get an agent? If you get an agent, let me know right away." And so I went, does she think I can get an agent? And so I decided, you know, I'd gone on that path a couple years before, and it had just been rejection after rejection. And so but I decided to do it again. And her exclusive was almost up. I had given it to her for 8 weeks. And I made a list of the agents who I was the most interested in. And normally I would start at the bottom of the list and work the way up. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to send to my #1 agent first. And that's who my agent is. So I sent to like, I think it was 7 total in a week, but it was my very top agent choice who responded, and he loved it. And I did some more revisions with him, and then he sent it out, and he sold it in like 2 weeks. And it was just such a different story from this, you know, it's 10 years total from the day when I was at that summer camp and I decided this is what I want to do. I want to be an author. It's 10 years until right now. Oh, and when he sold my book, when he sold the manuscript, he sold it on the 6th anniversary of the day that I was hit by the pickup truck.
Wow.
And so to me that was really special. Like it was just this little confirmation that I was on the right path. And I guess I'm supposed to read to you guys.